Hi, my name is Chris Soignier, and I'd like to introduce you to one of the fastest growing groups at the fastest growing cloud breaks brokerage in the world. So, our group is all about helping you create time freedom and financial freedom. Selling real estate does not have to be a grind. You do not have to be on a roller coaster. There is a better way of doing things. And through this presentation, I'd like to show you a little bit about what we do to differentiate ourselves from the crowd. So, what we're going to talk about here is, you know, at Apex Realty Group, which is a organization within EXP Realty, who we are, our model, and how you earn. Okay, so who we are. I am the founder of the Apex Realty Group at EXP Realty. I'm also the leader of one of the top 35 reps organizations in the company. We have about 2,700 agents as of this recording out of 87,000 in the company. And so one of the fastest growing groups, and the reason we are is because we work very hard to add massive value to our agents on top of EXP's already great value proposition. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about how we differentiate this as EXP versus a traditional franchise. So most of the conventional traditional franchises out there were created prior to the dawn of the internet and all the radical technological innovation we've had since then. So they have costly overhead, franchise desk fees, and a lot of this need for the overhead really came about before computers. Back in the old days, consumers would drive to an office and flip through books of listings because they weren't on the internet, and that was the way they did it. So that was a necessity. But now most consumers are shopping from home, looking online at homes and everything. So you don't really need them coming to the office like in the old days. So we've cut out that cost, billions and billions of dollars, and you save on desk fees. You can work from anywhere, and we choose to reinvest that money saved into better training for you, better technology, and into ways to give back to you via equity opportunities and residual income, which we'll talk about as we go further. So also traditional office is typically locally confined. Okay, we are global across all North America and many other countries around the world. It's over 20 as this recording, and we're growing all the time, adding new countries. Inconsistent growth incentives. At a traditional brokerage, you really don't have any or minimal opportunities for ownership. And here at EXP, we want to make every agent an owner. So for your first transaction you ever do with EXP, you'll become an owner in this great company. And then limited technology and support. Let's just face it that most brokerages just don't have the scale numbers of people to be able to afford to provide all the cutting edge tools and support to give agents everything they need to thrive in this rapidly changing marketplace. So what we do is we're always on the lookout for the best tools to help you grow your business. Things like KV Core, which is a leading CRM and lead generation engine, so we can help you grow and do it more effectively and efficiently than anybody else. Okay, so let's talk about our business model. Okay, here's the Apex advantage. Okay, so what we do is we can help you global setting your business plan. We want to make sure that it all begins in really envisioning what your plan is for the year. So we'll help you create a business plan on how to get to where you want to go. We'll help you learn about different ways to prospect and work in today's market. If you want to attract agents, and that's purely optional, I think we have a pretty scalable, leverageable way. It's been proven to work. So we will give you the map for that and coach you and help you actually build your own organization. We can streamline your onboarding process, help you increase your production, work on your mindset, support systems, and of course, there's the KV Core that we talked about a little bit. It's not just a CRM, but it's also great for generating leads, so you can grow your business through that. So your terms, cloud campus environment. Our model adapts to your style, okay? Again, no desk fees. You work from anywhere. Everything we do is paperless. If you want to use paper to work with your clients or your clients need paper, you can do it and scan it in, but we're not going to actually produce any paper for you or ask you to. Okay, we have Workplace by Facebook. It looks a lot like Facebook. You'll see pretty similar, but it's only for EXP agents and employees. There's some third-party vendors that are strategic partners that work with that can be in there, and there's no ads. There's you're not going to have all the silly memes, no political bickering, and all that. It's really oriented for business. We do have a little fun in there, but it's generally real estate related. Okay. So you also get exclusive access to our private workplace group where we collaborate, we share referrals, help each other out, and also we have twice weekly masterminds to help grow your business that you'll get invited to, and those add massive value. And we're always trying to bring in some great guests who are killing it at what they're doing to help you grow. Okay, in terms of guidance, if you join our organization, of course, you're going to have direct access to me and our leadership team. Okay, I'm a success coach, so I can help you with coaching, mentorship. I'm also a real estate investor. I was before I even got into real estate sales. So I've invested in millions and millions of dollars of properties, have a pretty robust portfolio of multifamily properties and a lot of different other investments. And I love helping other new agents and experienced agents get started to be able to keep some more of that income, reinvest it so it'll grow their portfolio and their passive income that can come along with that. So we have 2 exclusive Apex Masterminds every week. We have a house flipping and investment course that we offer online. And we also have a comprehensive sales builder course that we give to our agents. So in terms of some of the stuff that EXP provides, right now I think we're up to over 80 hours of weekly live training. We have weekly live mastermind sessions, and there's complete training for almost anything you want to learn about. Sales and listings, lead generation, social media, CRM and technology tools. Oh, and by the way, 2 weeks ago, I became one of our first 42 AI certified agents in the world. So if you want to learn about that, I would love to help you use that as a competitive weapon to grow your business. In terms of real-time support, you get direct team leader support from me, also from agent services, technology, and finance experts. We have transaction specialists that are at your beck and call, and dedicated support teams. I think it's probably around 1,000 agents in the cloud every week, 5 days a week for 11 hours a day. And those hours will expand as our footprint around the world expands too. Let's talk a little bit about our technology. So it's a pretty robust set of tools that we have. Let's go start at the right, because we already talked about KV Core. And so this is our CRM and lead gen tool. So it's really great way. And this ties into your IDX website, which you'll be given to help grow your business. And you can create lead squeeze pages and landing pages very easily to generate leads. You can post them all social media. You can run paid ads. You can integrate with our WordPress website. You can very customizable. You can there's all kinds of add-ons. You can get 800 numbers that go with it. You can showcase all your listings, and there's a lot of different ways to do that. So SkySlope, that's our back office function, okay? And so it's basically, you can upload all your transactions digitally from there. You can either use traditional upload, or you can every transaction will get a unique email address, so you can just forward all your transaction documents to it. It's got top grade security, very easy to use. And there's a checklist when you get into transactions that, it's red, yellow, green. So you can keep on top of your status, and you just really kind of focus on the red ones, knocking them out till you get everything green. So that makes it really easy to get everything through to the finish line. EXP Enterprise, this is a kind of a one-stop shop for everything. You can launch SkySlope and KV Core from there. You can also track your production. You can track your rev share. It's a full dashboard for how your business is doing. You can also keep track of your equity awards, your performance reports. So, I like to think of it as your dashboard, and it's just like it can be your central starting place for all things EXP. Okay, one thing that we want to do when you come on board is to help you grow your business, okay? And offer a complete marketing package. We have an EXP Marketing Center. Makes it really easy to create brochures, if you want to do door hangers, digital marketing as well, business cards, you name it. It makes it really easy. You just put in your contact info, you put in your headshots, you can put in what you want to do also, and that will help you produce marketing collateral very easily, effectively, and cost efficiently. Then we also have some YouTube video courses, YouTube sales training course. Last year, I believe, was the number 3 individual agent in the company. It was in our group, and he utilized this YouTube training to produce, I think it's about $85 million for the entire year. So this training works, and we really believe that YouTube is the best way to grow your business right now in this market. Okay, so how you earn. A little bit about the business model. The basic stuff is that we have an 80-20 commission split, $16,000 cap. After that, you go to 100% commission for the remainder of the anniversary year, okay? So, and once you do that, you substitute the split with a $250 transaction fee, okay? And after 20 of those, it goes down to $75, okay? Standard cost, it's $149 to start up, and that includes your first month. After that, it's $85 per month cloud brokerage fee. There's a $25 transaction review fee for every transaction, and also a $40 risk management fee. So keep in mind, these are U.S. fees only. If you are looking at this from another country, I'd be happy to sit down and we can get some personalized numbers for your individual situation, okay? And then also noteworthy is that the risk management caps at $500 for a year. Okay, here's something new that we just created recently. It's pretty cool. This is for agents who are looking to retire from the business, or maybe just due to whatever life circumstances they may have, are not in a position to be actively selling anymore. And so it allows you to keep your license and still be able to earn money from referrals without having the cost burden of the MLS and all that. So you keep your active license with us. You can streamline your fees. You will not be a participant of any realtor boards or NAR, so that saves you, depending on where you are, here it'd be about $1,200 a year savings. Okay, you still can collect revenue share. Okay, you still can keep any EXP stock you've earned previously with the realty divisions. Okay, we offer healthcare, and this is for all ages too. We haven't talked about this yet, but we are very competitive in our healthcare rates and have some very comprehensive plans to choose from. Of course, you won't be selling, no MLS or board fees. You'd have a reduced monthly fee. It's only $50 per month. There's a $75-25 split on referrals to EXP agents, 70-30 split on referrals to non-EXP agents. So we say you try to keep it in the family and still get all the other resources. So it's a great deal for somebody who's not actively selling real estate now and can keep you earning income with a very low overall cost basis. Okay, let's talk about revenue share plan. So when I saw this was really the thing that sparked my interest the most. And I was a new real estate investor, really trying to work my way towards financial freedom and started off investing in multifamily syndications as passive while I was still working in corporate America. But then when I joined EXP, I was doing the single family stuff as well, just as a solo entrepreneur and everything. I got my license to sell my own flips and was really working to obtain my own financial freedom. So what I saw here was a way to supercharge it because I only had so much capital, and this was a way to accelerate my attainment of that financial freedom. And I got to say, it exceeded all expectations greatly. So, well, most of us only have so much money to invest in real estate, but this is a way to earn residual income without the capital requirements and without the financial risk of buying houses, apartments, etc. So the way it works is basically every agent here has the ability to sponsor other agents, okay? So when you sponsor an agent, you're basically getting paid a referral fee by EXP out of their company dollar, not the agent's money, every time they close a transaction. So, your current brokerage, they may give you a Starbucks gift card if you refer an agent, or a smile and a thank you. But here, these can be worth more than actual listings. So once the agent begins closing on transactions, the sponsor receives a percentage of that revenue. And that for the first level is 3.5%. Okay. And that's up until they cap, which comes out to $2,800 a year. Okay. So this is a single agent revenue share. Okay. So you receive revenue share income from the sales activity. For each person you bring into EXP, you earn up to $2,800, and it's paid to you as long as you remain an active agent and the agent you brought into the business stays with EXP and generates sales. Okay. And again, it's paid from the company dollar, not the agent's money. Okay. And once they cap out, it starts all over every year. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about cascading revenue share. So this is a little bit of an eye chart and everything, but it's a beautifully designed model. It's 7 levels deep. We're just going to talk about 2 tiers here. Okay. So right now, if you personally sponsor 5 agents who meet the requirements, okay, and they sponsor their own productive agents, you can earn up to an additional $3,200 annually for the production of those tier 2 agents on top of the $2,800 per agent you can earn from the tier 1 agents. Okay. And if you don't have 5, you still get revenue share, but it's just a much smaller amount. So 5 is what we call, at that 5, it's called unlocking that second level, which the payouts go up exponentially for the levels below tier 1. Okay, so here's a little bit how it works. Okay, so you got expansion share and exponential share. You add these 2 together. Okay, so tier 1, you're always going to get paid 3.5%. Okay, no matter what. Okay, your FLQA that you need there's really nothing needed, but to say it's 0 to 4, you're still going to get 3.5%. It can be 40 or more. It's still going to be 3.5%. Okay, tier 2, if you have less than 5 agents on board, productive agents on your first level, you're going to get 0.2% of the tier 2 revenue. Okay, out of GCI. On the exponential share, you unlock that by having at least 5 productive agents, okay? And that will give you 3.8% there. So when you combine the 2 together, that's 4%, okay? So it's basically a 20x multiplier by doing that. Then when you get to 10 agents, productive agents on your front line, you unlock the 3rd level, okay? And then you go from 0.1% to 2.4%. It's 25x multiplier. It's the biggest differential there. And it goes down so forth with every tier, unlocking each successful level by adding 5 more productive agents until you get to tier 7, when you go from 25 to 40 as a requirement. But you can also see it's got the biggest payouts. That's 5% for tier 7 if you have that unlocked. Okay. We also, like I mentioned earlier, we think it's very important that all of us become shareholders in the company, not just for financial reasons, but which are very, very attractive, but also because it changes the culture of the company, and it really makes it a more collaborative culture. We all work together to help each other out. A rising tide raises all ships, and it really makes us more in terms of collaboration than competitors, which is what the agents in your current office might be more like. Okay, so but when one of my colleagues gets a listing and say I don't, and yes, I would rather have it, but they're still helping EXP out to become more successful, and it's still going to help the stock price go up. We all benefit from that. So it's really an amazing culture here. Everybody's so helpful, and we all want everybody to win. So the way it works, we've got a sustainable equity plan. Okay, every year you earn shares in your first transaction. Okay, it's $200 for your first transaction every single year. Then you earn shares when you cap. That's $400 when you cap. Okay, so you think about it, when you cap, your cap is $16,000, but you've earned $600 in shares on the way, so that effectively reduces your cap to $15,400 if you take those share grants into consideration. And then you also earn shares when an agent you sponsor closes their first transaction. That's $400 as well. Okay? So in the Icon Award, this is a pretty prestigious award. This is for our top producers at the company. And so if you cap and then do 20 transactions after capping, then you become eligible for this award, and they grant you $16,000 in stock upon the achievement of it. Okay, there are a couple of other ways, minor ways, that aren't as popular to do this. If you live in high price markets, there's ways you can do it. If you have any questions on it, let me know and we can talk about that. Agent Equity Program. This is something that's totally optional. You don't have to do it, but I encourage everybody to do it. I think most everybody I know is doing it, including me, from day one. You can enroll to be paid 5% of every transaction commission with stock at a 10% discount. So every time you're doing it, you're buying stock at a discount, okay? And let's say you're buying $100 of stock for $90, okay? That is an immediate, it's about 11% profit with no risk. So that's, I think if you ask your financial advisor about that, he or she would probably say that's a no-brainer. Okay, so thank you for your attention so far. I hope this has been helpful to you, and appreciate you taking some time to learn a little bit about us. If you would like to learn more, I'd love to get together with you on a call. And so you can just look below and book a call with me, and let's take it to the next step. So thank you again, and hope to talk to you soon. Take off. They take off.
Oh, they've been gone since 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm gonna run to the library and return a book that I need to return.
Okay.
And then, I was gonna go, I have to do a return at Kohl's. I was gonna do that.
Okay.
And then I was gonna run to Aldi and pick up some strawberries.
Okay. Well, I've got a lifestyles thing.
Okay.
Passive investor updates, but you know how sometimes those things can be lengthy.
Oh, that's tonight here. Is it on Zoom?
Yep.
Or is it at the place?
It's our presentation here,
Is
virtual.
it? Oh.
So I will be here
Okay. What time do you start?
in like 10 minutes.